Hello everybody and welcome back to another video review here on the Jurassic Park Podcast YouTube channel. I am Brad Jost, the host of the Jurassic Park Podcast, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Dino Rivals Roarivore BARYONYX. So this is our third, I believe, variant of the BARYONYX, and the original one that I got with the blue nose was one of the first dinosaurs that I got from this Mattel line, and I really love that one. Another variant came out in that Lava Surge play set with it was basically the same BARYONYX, just with a orange tipped nose instead of the blue. And this one is our third variant here, and it's very green. So this is one that I originally got a look at New York Toy Fair. I was not really in love with a lot of the dinosaurs, especially the Roarivores that they brought to New York Toy Fair, and a few others as well. But here we are. I have it in front of me, and we're going to go ahead and do an unboxing and review because I don't know if I changed my mind fully. I certainly changed my mind enough to purchase this item and do a review. I've been trying to think about variants and how much they mean to me, and I looked at this one and I'm like, you know, it does have a very natural look to it, a bit more than some of the other ones, of course, the other Roarivores and stuff, but this has a very natural look to it. It kind of resembles maybe like an alligator or lizard of some sort. I don't know. But I just figured, you know, it looks kind of natural, maybe more so than the other version, even though the other version is one that I really like. Outside of that, though, it's pretty much the same thing, just packaged in the Dino Rivals box with, of course, Mr. Owen Grady himself down there wondering, what is he doing on this box? Why am I here? Is this a T-Rex? I think it's a T-Rex. Is that a T-Rex above me? Somebody tell me, is that a T-Rex? I think it's a T... Is it an alligator? I think it's is that an alligator T-Rex? Somebody please tell me. I don't know what I'm doing on this box. Might be a T-Rex above me, but I don't know. And as always, this box contains the T-Rex facing off against the Triceratops there. Over here on the side, you can see there is an image showcasing what the jaw does. Hey, it just goes up and down. It closes. That's pretty much it. I know the jaw is kind of like a point of contention for a lot of people, myself kind of included in that, but you know what? I don't care that much, to be honest. I think it's fine, but it does make noise. It is a Roarivore, so that's a cool feature. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back of this box. Alright, so there you can see the BARYONYX with the roaring feature. You push down that button on the back for the sound and the chomping action. This is a Jurassic World Facts App dinosaur, so make sure to scan that foot and add it to your collection. And here is the collector's card. And I'm not overly impressed with the numbers there. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest that I've ever seen. Hopefully I remember to take that out and film it. We'll see. I always tend to forget these items, that they're in there. I just recently forgot the Quetzalcoatlus, and I pointed it out in my video, so hopefully I don't have to do that same thing again here today. But on the bottom, we do see the other Roarivores in this shipment here. We have the Metrocanthosaurus, we have the Ceratosaurus, and the Ankylosaurus. I'm still not sure what I think about all those, but we're going to go ahead and probably review them. Maybe not the Ankylosaurus, but we'll see. So what I do like about this Dino Rivals box is it has the T-Rex stampeding there on the side. That is actually really cool. It gives it a little bit something else, you know, that a lot of the other boxes just don't have. But we're all ready. Let's go ahead and dive into this BARYONYX figure right here. So the tail does come apart here in the box just so it can fit nicely inside there. And you actually have to go ahead and fit it together yourself. So just kind of line it up as best as you can. You can see that there's no markings for the darker green. So what we're going to do is we're going to match it up against some of the indicators here on the side, like that. So just go ahead and push it in there, and there you go. That is connected there perfectly. All right, so here it is, the BARYONYX out of the box. And it's interesting. It's certainly an interesting piece. The first things I'm noticing here is The nails are not painted on there, so not the bottom claws or the hands. What else do I see? The eyes are something that are very, very dark, and once you get up close to them, you do see that there is a little indicator around the pupil there to kind of showcase a different element outside of just the black color on there. You do see that the pattern on the top is very, very stark in contrast to the underlying color, and there's an interesting just, spot of the darker green right there on the leg. They try to do a nice fade in there, which I appreciate. That looks pretty good. But yeah, and under here there's just which I don't know if this is on the other one or not, but it basically just has this like logo here on the inside. I don't know what that is, and it has like a do not throw out trash can indicator thing, I guess, on there. It says made in China, so that really stands out to me. We'll have to compare and contrast to the other one to see if it has that. But yeah, there's nothing really that stands out to me on first glance, but let's go ahead and take a closer look. So I will say that I am appreciating the natural color, like I had pointed out before, and the head itself, if you just kind of factor in just that top portion, it does kind of look like a croc sticking its head out of the water. But I do appreciate that, and you do have the pink on the inside for the mouth. But yeah, it's not too bad, actually. I'm kind of digging it. I think it's a decent paint job. A little bit better than I initially expected, but I know there are some variations as well out there. These have been out for a little while. I was only recently able to just get my hands on them out here in New Jersey, so it took a very, very long time for them to come to us. But I know there are some with variants on the head itself, where maybe the nose is a little bit more yellowish. Not too out there yellow, but it's just kind of like a nice gentle blend into a brighter color there on the nose. But mine does not seem to have it. It's just kind of like a light green with a natural blend there, nothing too crazy. But I think it is a pretty good paint job. The sculpt itself, as we've mentioned before in the previous version, this is identical. It's exactly the same. We'll go ahead and take a look at that a little bit later on and compare the two, but it's exactly the same, so I'm not going to, sit here and just tell you all this new stuff about it, because it's identical. And it also has these same roaring features, so you just hit that button there. That is one that I really, really love. I love the stomping and the roaring, and it just sounds like it's thrashing. It sounds so good. So good. That is really, really awesome. So it is interesting. I am pointing out here that there is a pretty decent discoloration here in the joint as the arms are held on there. But what are you going to do? It doesn't really bother me all that much. I know a lot of people have indicated that they kind of wish the mouth itself was, either closed, because that looks pretty cool. I kind of like the way that looks. Maybe a little small, but maybe if the jaw was not as wide, because that is a bit ridiculous. But we've pointed that out before. But maybe if it was in here, it wouldn't be so bad. But down there is a bit extended for me. I would kind of like it either closed, which I can't just force it closed. I know some people are able to do stuff like that, but maybe if I put... Ooh, wait. Oh, man. Almost had it. Almost had it there. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. I do like this thing. I think it's not too bad, actually. I'm kind of appreciating it more and more as I go along here. But, yeah, why don't we just go ahead and cut to the chase, because there really isn't much to say. I'll link to the other video if you want to see more about this item. You can find it there, but this is pretty cool. So this one is one that I was very, very excited about. It is so darn cool. I really like the paint job. I know I kind of pointed out the paint job as it being very stark in the different colors there, but this is basically the same thing. At least the nails are painted on the claws down below, so that's a good thing. That's a plus there. I really do like the coloring up there, how bright and shiny it is on the nose. That is really awesome. The eyes stand out a bit more for me. Maybe that would have been cooler if they were a yellow. I don't know. I'd have to see if somebody has done like a custom on there, but I like these eyes a bit better. I do like the gray and the blue and the you know, shiny blue up there. I think this one goes really well together. This one does as well. It actually just looks more natural, I guess. This is kind of like a rare breed, I guess you could say. This is more so, I guess, I don't know, it's similar to what we saw in Fallen Kingdom, right? But not this one at all, the back one there. But I kind of would like to see something like that, a bit more natural. That would be fun. Sorry, new guy. The old favorite had the win. I'm sorry. And for good measure, there he is, stacked up against John Hammond. So, I like it. It definitely measures up well against the human figures, so that's really appreciated. But there you have it. This is a quick review and look. Not so much a review. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to look at this thing, compare and contrast. It's pretty much the same thing, so there's really not a lot to say without just repeating myself. So that's why I kind of just skimmed over a lot of it. But I do, you know, as far as the paint job's concerned, I do like that. I think it's pretty good overall. There's some issues and gripes with it. A lot of the features are identical, all the features. The roars are very, very cool, so I'll talk about those again. They're awesome. I love them. I'm so grateful that they're included. We don't have enough Roarivores, you know? We really need more. So Mattel, get on that. Make some more Roarivores in many, many different sizes, not just this variant here. So if you guys want to tell me what you think about this item here, just let me know in the... Hey, dude! Come on! Let me know in the comments below. That way I can, you know, talk to you guys about it. I want to know what you think. Do you like this thing? Do you like the old one? Because the old one... Hey, come on, dude! What are you... Man. Well, I guess we're not doing a review anymore of the old one, so let me know which one do you like more in the comments below. I don't know if I can ever get that old one, that new one again. It's kind of, it fell into obscurity. I'll never see it ever again, I don't think. But let me know, what do you guys think of that one and this one? Let's compare the two. Let me know, again, in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, share it around, tell everybody you know. And over on Twitter, follow us at Jurassic Park Pod. Over on Facebook and Instagram, at Jurassic Park Podcast. And over on iTunes, or Apple Podcasts as they call it now, just search for Jurassic Park Podcast, as well as on Google Podcasts and Spotify. And of course, head to JurassicParkPodcast.com to find all of our information over there, our articles, our episodes, everything else. We have a good time over there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and enjoy!